Hello, everyone. Welcome back. I'm changed my shirt. It's very hot out here in New York City. This is the Actors Quarantine Collective. My name is Michael Ford. Tonight we have a very awesome reading, True West by Sam Sheppard, one of America's greatest playwrights. Great play, very well known, but we're doing it in a very interesting, cool new way. So stay tuned. Hello, everyone. Welcome back. I'm changed my shirt. It's very hot out here in New York City. The playback on YouTube. Whoopsie. Anyway, thank you so much for tuning in. First time here, subscribe, like, leave comments. These actors are amazing. They want to hear your support from that when we don't have real theaters right now. This is how we feel the audience's energy. So thank you so much for tuning in. Happy Saturday, Juneteenth weekend. And without further ado, here's the cast for Sam Sheppard's True West.
Hello, everyone. My name is Esqueda. I'm tuning in from New York City, and I'm reading for Saul Kimmer today. Thanks for joining us.
Hey, everyone. I'm Madeleine, Galea. I'm also tuning in from New York City, and I'm reading for Austin. Thanks for enjoying the show.
What's up? What's up? My name is Marcus Alexander. I'm reading for Mom, and I am coming from Brooklyn, New York.
Hey everyone, my name is Therese Roberts. I'm tuning in from New York City and I'll be reading for Austin. Thanks.
True West by Sam Sheppard. Scene 1.
So, Mom took off for Alaska, huh?
Yeah.
Sort of left you in charge.
Well, she knew I was coming down here, so she offered me the place.
You keeping the plants watered?
Yeah.
Keeping the sink clean? She don't like even a single tea leaf in the sink, you know.
Yeah, I know.
She gonna be up there long?
I don't know.
Kinda nice for you, huh? Whole place to yourself?
Yeah, it's great.
You got crickets anyway. Kind of crickets out there. You got groceries? Coffee?
What?
You got coffee?
Yeah.
That's good. Real coffee. From the bean?
Yeah. You want some?
Yeah. Brought some,
Whatever is...
I will. Don't worry about me. I'm not the one to worry about. I mean, I can, you can always work by candlelight.
No, not always.
Just sometimes.
Yeah. Sometimes it's soothing.
Isn't that what the old guys did?
What old guys?
The forefathers, you know.
Forefathers?
Isn't that what they did? Candlelight burning into the night, cabins in the wilderness.
I suppose.
I'm not bothering you, am I? I mean, I don't want to break into your, concentration or nothing.
No, it's all right.
That's good. I mean, I realize that your line of work demands a lot of concentration.
Okay.
You probably think that I'm not fully able to comprehend something like that, huh?
Like what?
The stuff you're doing. That's art, you know, whatever you call it.
It's just a little research.
You may not know it, but I did a little art myself once.
You did?
Yeah, did some of that. Fooled around with it. No future in it.
What did you do?
Never mind what I did. Just never mind about that. It was ahead of its time.
So you went out to see the old man, huh?
Yeah, I seen him.
How's he doing?
Same. Doing just about the same.
I was down there too, you know.
What'd you want? An award? You want some kind of medal? You were down there. He told me all about you.
What did he say?
Told me. Don't worry.
Well,
You don't have to say nothing.
I wasn't.
Yeah, well, you were gonna make something up. Something brilliant.
You gonna be down here very long, Lee?
Might be. Depends on a few things.
Got some friends down here?
I know a few people. Yeah.
Well, you can stay here as long as I'm here.
I don't need your permission, do I?
No.
I mean, she's my mother too, right?
Right.
She might have just as easily asked me to take care of her place as you.
Right.
I mean, I know how to water plants.
So you don't know how long you'll be staying then?
Depends mostly on houses,
Houses?
Houses, electric devices, stuff like that. I gotta make a little tour first.
Lee, why don't you just try another neighborhood, all right?
What's the matter with another neighborhood? This is a great neighborhood. Lush, good class of people, not many dogs.
Well, our mother just happens to live here. That's all.
Nobody's gotta know. All they know is something's missing, that's all. She'll never even hear about it. Nobody's gonna know.
You're gonna get picked up if you start walking around here at night.
Me. I'm gonna get picked up. What about you? You stick out like a sore thumb. Look at you. You think you're regular looking?
I've got too much to deal with here to be worrying about.
You're not gonna have to worry about me. I'm doing all right without you. I haven't been anywhere near you for 5 years. Now, isn't that true?
Yeah,
So you don't have to worry about me? I'm a free agent.
all right.
All I want to do is borrow your car.
No,
Just for a day, one day.
no.
I won't take it outside a 20-mile radius. I promise you. You can check the speedometer.
You're not borrowing my car. That's all there is to it.
And I'll just take the damn thing.
Lee, look, I don't want any trouble, all right?
That's a dumb line. That's a dumb fucking line. You get paid for dreaming up a line like that?
Look, I can give you some money if you need money.
Don't say that to me. Don't you ever say that to me. You may be able to get away with that with the old man. Give him tanked up for the week. Buy him off your old Hollywood blood money, but not me. I can get my own money my own way. Big money.
I was just making an offer.
Yeah, well, keep it to yourself. Those are the most monotonous fucking crickets I've ever heard in my life.
I kind of like the sound.
Supposed to be able to tell the temperature by the number of pulses. Believe that?
The temperature?
Yeah. How hot it is?
How do you do that?
I don't know. Some woman told me that. She was a botanist, so I believed her.
Where'd you meet her? The woman botanist.
I met her on the desert. Been spending a lot of time on the desert.
What were you doing out there?
Forget. Had me a pit bull then for a while, but I lost him.
Pitbull.
Botan dog. Damn, I made some good money off that little dog. Real good money.
You could come up north with me,
What's up there?
My family.
That's right. You got the wife and kiddies now, don't you? The house, the car, the whole slam. That's right.
You'd spend a couple of days, see how you like it. I've got an extra room.
Too cold up there.
You want to sleep for a while?
I don't sleep.
End of scene 1. Scene 2.
I never realized the old lady was so security-minded.
What do you mean?
Made a little tour this morning. She got locks on everything. Locks and double locks and chain locks. And what she got that's so valuable?
Antiques, I guess. I don't know.
Got everything with her from the old place, huh? Just the same crap we always had around. Plates and spoons.
I guess they have personal value to her.
Personal value? Yeah. Just a lot of junk. Most of it's phony anyway. Idaho decals. Now who the hell wants to eat off a plate with the state of Idaho staring at your face? Every time you take a bite, you just get to see a little bit more.
Well, it must mean something to her or she wouldn't save it.
Yeah, well, personally, I don't want to be invaded by Idaho when I'm eating. When I'm eating, I'm home. You know what I'm saying? I'm not drifting. I'm home. I don't need my thoughts swept off to Idaho. I don't need that.
Did you go out last night?
Why?
I thought I heard you go out.
Yeah, I went out. What about it?
Just wondered.
Damn coyotes keep me awake.
Oh yeah, I heard them. They must have killed somebody's dog or something.
Yapping their fool heads off. I don't yap like that on the desert. They howl. These are the city coyotes here.
Well, you don't sleep anyway, do you?
Pretty smart, aren't you?
How do you mean?
I mean, you never had any more on the ball than I did. But here you are getting invited into prominent people's houses, sitting around talking like you know something.
They're not so prominent.
They're a hell of a lot more prominent than the houses I get invited to.
Well, you invite yourself.
That's right. I do. In fact, I probably got a wider range of choices than you do, come to think of it.
I wouldn't doubt it.
In fact, I've been inside some pretty classy places in my time. And I never even went to an Ivy League school neither.
You want some breakfast or something?
Breakfast?
Yeah, don't you eat breakfast?
Look, don't worry about me, pal. I can take care of myself. You just go ahead as though I wasn't even here, all right?
Where'd you walk to last night?
I went up to the foothills there, up in the San Gabriels. Heat was driving me crazy.
It wasn't hot out on the desert?
Different kind of heat. Out there it's clean, cools off at night. There's a nice little breeze.
Where were you? The Mojave?
Yeah. Mojave, that's right.
I haven't been out there in years.
Out past Needles there.
Oh, yeah.
Up here it's different. The country is real different.
Well, it's being built up.
Built up. Wiped out is more like it. I don't even hardly recognize it.
Yeah. Foothills are the same, though, aren't they?
Pretty much. Funny going up there. The smells and everything. Used to catch snakes up there, remember?
You caught snakes.
Yeah. And you would pretend you were Geronimo or some damn thing. Used to go right out to lunch.
I enjoyed my imagination.
That's what you called it? Looks like you're still enjoying it.
So you just wandered around up there, huh?
Yeah. For the purpose.
Any houses?
Couple of real nice ones. One of them didn't even have a dog. Walked right up and stuck my head in the window. Not a peep, just a sweet kind of suburban silence.
What kind of a place was it?
Paradise. Kind of place that sort of kills you inside. Warm yellow lights, Mexican tile all around, copper pots hanging over the stove. You know, like they got in the magazines. Blonde people moving in and out of the rooms, talking to each other. Kind of place you wish you had sort of grew up in, you know?
The kind of place you wish you'd grown up in?
Yeah. Why not?
I thought you hated that kind of stuff.
Yeah, well, you never knew too much about me, didn't you?
Why did you go out to the desert in the first place?
I was on my way to see the old man.
You mean you just passed through there?
Yeah. That's right. 3 months of passing through.
3 months?
Something like that. Maybe more. Why?
You lived on the Mojave for 3 months?
Yeah, what's the matter with that?
By yourself?
Mostly. Had a couple of visitors. Had that dog for a while.
Didn't you miss people?
People.
I mean, I go crazy if I have to spend 3 nights in a motel by myself.
You're not in a motel now.
No, I know, but sometimes I have to stay in motels.
Well, they got people in motels, don't they?
Strangers.
You're friendly, aren't you? Aren't you the friendly type?
I'm going to have somebody coming by here later, Lee.
Ah. Lady friend?
No, a producer.
Aha! What's he produce?
Film, movies, you know.
Oh, movies, motion pictures, a big wig, huh?
Yeah.
What's he coming by here for?
We have to talk about a project.
What do you mean a project? What's a project?
Correct.
Oh. That's what you're doing with all these papers?
Yeah.
What's the project about?
It's a period piece.
What's a period piece?
Look, it doesn't matter. The main thing is we need to discuss this alone. I mean...
Oh, I get it. You want me out of the picture.
Not exactly. I just need to be alone with him for a couple of hours so we can talk.
Yeah. Afraid I'll embarrass you, huh?
I'm not afraid you'll embarrass me.
Well, I'll tell you what. Why don't you give me the keys to your car and I'll be back here around 6 o'clock or so. That give you enough time?
I'm not loaning you my car, Lee.
You want me to just get lost, huh? Take a hike, is that it? Pound the pavement for a few hours while you bullshit your way into $1 million bucks?
Look, it's gonna be hard enough for me to face this character on my own without...
You don't know this guy.
No, I don't know. He's a producer. I mean, I've been meeting with him for months, but you never get to know a producer.
Trying to hustle him, is that it?
I'm not trying to hustle him. I'm trying to work out a deal. It's not easy.
What kind of deal?
Convince him it's a worthwhile story.
He's not convinced? How come he's coming over here? If he's not convinced, I'll convince him for you.
I understand the way things work down here.
How do things work down here?
Look, if I loan you my car, will you have it back by 6?
On the button, with a full tank of gas.
Forget about the gas.
Hey, these days gas is gold, old buddy. You remember that car I used to loan you?
Yeah.
40 Ford Flathead. Uncle hauled ass, didn't it?
Lee, it's not that I don't want to loan you my car.
Are loaning me your car.
I know. I just wish...
What? You wish what?
I don't know. I wish I wasn't... I wish I didn't have to be doing business down here. I'd like to just spend some time with you.
I thought it was art you were doing.
Try to get it back here by 6, okay?
No sweat. Hey, you know, if that story of yours doesn't go over with the guy, tell him I got a couple of projects he might be interested in. Real commercial, full of suspense, true to life stuff.
End of scene 2.
Act 1, Scene 3.
Well, to tell you the truth, Austin, I have never felt so confident about a project in quite a long time.
That's good to hear, Saul.
I am absolutely convinced that we can get this thing off the ground. I mean, we'll have to make a sale to television, and that means getting a major star, somebody bankable. But I think I can do it. I really do.
What do you think we need a first draft before we approach a star?
Oh, no, not at all. I don't think it's necessary. Maybe a brief synopsis. I don't want you to touch a typewriter until we have the money.
That's fine with me.
I mean, it's a great story. Just the story alone. You really managed to capture something this time.
I'm glad you like it, Saul.
Oh shit! I'm sorry about that. I'm really sorry, Austin.
That's all right.
I mean, I thought it was past 6 already. You said to have it back here by 6.
We were just finishing up. This is my brother, Lee.
Oh, I'm very happy to meet you.
Can't tell you how happy I am to meet you, sir.
Saul Kimmer.
Mr. Kipper.
Kimmer.
He's been living out on the desert, and he just,
Oh, that's terrific! Palm Springs?
Yeah, right around that area near Bob Hope Drive there.
Oh, I love it there. I just love it. The air is wonderful.
Yeah, sure is.
And the golf? I don't know if you can play golf, but the golf is just about the best.
I play a lot of golf.
Is that right?
Yeah. In fact, I was hoping I'd run into someone out here who played a little golf. I've been looking for a partner.
Well,
visit our mother's in Alaska.
Oh, your mother's in Alaska?
Yes, she went up there on a little vacation, and this is her place.
I see. Well, isn't that something? Alaska.
What kind of handicap do you have, Mr. Kimmer?
Oh, I'm just a Sunday duffer, really, you know.
That's good, because I haven't swung a club in months.
Well, we ought to get together sometime and have a little game. Austin, do you play?
No, I don't. I watched it on TV.
How about tomorrow morning? Bright and early. We could get out there and put in 18 holes before breakfast.
Well, got several appointments.
No, I mean real early. Crack of dawn while the dew's still thick in the fairway.
Sounds really great.
Austin could be our caddy.
Now that's an idea.
I don't know the first thing about golf.
There's nothing to it. Isn't that right, Saul? You'd pick it up in 15 minutes.
Sure, it doesn't take long. Of course, you have to play for years before you find the truth.
We'll give you a quick rundown on the club faces, the irons, the woods, show you a couple of pointers on the basic swing. Might even let you hit the ball a couple of times. What do you think, Saul?
Why not? I think it'd be great. I haven't exercised in weeks.
That's the spirit. We'll have a little orange juice right afterwards.
Orange juice?
Yeah, vitamin C. Nothing like a shot of orange juice right after a round of golf. Hot showers, snapping towels at each other's privates. Real sense of fraternity.
Wow, you are making it sound very inviting, I must say. It sounds great.
And it's a day.
Well, I'll call the country club and see if I can arrange something.
Great. Boy, I'm sorry that I busted in on y'all in the middle of your meeting.
Oh, that's quite all right. We're just finished anyway.
I can wait in the other room if you want.
No, really. You...
Just got Austin's color TV back from the shop. I can watch a little amateur boxing now.
Oh. Yeah, yes.
You don't fool around in television, do you, Saul?
Oh, I have in the past produced some TV specials, network stuff, but it's mainly features now.
So the big money is, huh?
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Why don't I call you tomorrow, Saul, and we'll get together. We can have lunch or something.
That'd be terrific.
Right after the golf?
What?
You can have lunch right after the golf.
Oh, right.
Austin was telling me that you're interested in stories.
Well, we develop certain projects that we feel have commercial potential.
What kind of stuff do you go in for?
Oh, the usual, you know, good love interest, lots of action.
Westerns?
Yeah, sometimes.
I'll give you a ring, Saul.
I got a Western that'll knock your lights out.
Really?
Yeah. Contemporary Western, based on a true story. Of course, I'm not a writer like my brother here. I'm not a man of the pen.
Well,
I can tell you a story off the tongue, but I can't put it down on paper. That don't make any difference, though, does it?
no, not really.
I mean, plenty of guys have stories, don't they? True life stories. Must have been a lot of movies made from real life.
Yes, I suppose so.
I haven't seen a good Western since Lonely Are the Brave. You remember that movie?
No, I'm afraid I...
Kirk Douglas? Hell of a movie. You remember that movie, Austin?
Yes.
The man dies for the love of a horse.
Is that right?
You hear the horse screaming at the end of it. The rain's coming down, horse is screaming, then there's a shot. Blam! Just a single shot like that. Nothing but the sound of rain, and Kirk Douglas is riding in the ambulance, riding away from the scene of the accident. And when he hears that shot, he knows that his horse has died. He knows. You see his eyes, and his eyes die right inside his face. And then his eyes close, and you know that he's died too. You know that Kirk Douglas has died from the death of his horse.
Well, sounds like a great movie. I'm sorry I missed it.
Yeah, shouldn't have missed that one.
I have a try catch it sometime. Arrange a screening or something. Well, Austin, I have to hit the freeway before rush hour.
It's good seeing you, Saul.
So, you think there's room for a real Western these days? A true-to-life Western?
Well, I don't see why not. Why don't you tell the story to Austin and then I'll have him write the little outline.
You take a look at it then?
Yeah, sure. I'll give it a read through. Always eager for new material.
That's great. You'd really read it then, huh?
It would just be my opinion, of course.
That's all I want. Just an opinion. I happen to think it has a lot of possibilities.
Well, it was great meeting you, and I'll
call you tomorrow about the golf.
Oh, yes. Right.
Austin's got your number, right?
Yes.
So long, Saul.
Give me the keys.
End of scene 3. Act 1, scene 4.
All right, now read it back to me.
I'm not reading it back to you, Leah. You can read it when we're finished. I just can't spend all night on this.
You got better things to do?
Let's just go ahead. Now, what happens when he leaves Texas?
Is he ready to leave Texas? I don't know if we were that far along. He's not ready to leave Texas.
Right at the border.
Well, see, this is one of the crucial parts right here. We can't rush this. He's not right at the border. He's a good 50 miles from the border. A lot can happen in 50 miles.
Only an outline. We're not writing an entire script now.
You can't leave things out, even if it's an outline. It's one of the most important parts. You can't go leaving it out.
Okay, let's just get it done.
All right. Now he's in the truck, and he's got his horse trailer and his horse.
We've already established that.
And he sees this other guy coming up behind him in another truck, and that truck is pulling a gooseneck. Cattle trailer. You know the kind of a gooseneck goes right down in the bed of the pickup?
Oh, all right.
Important.
Okay, I got it.
All these details are important.
I've got it.
And the other guy's got his horse all saddled up in the back of the gooseneck.
Right.
So both these guys have got their horses right along with them, see?
Understand.
Then this first guy suddenly realizes two things.
Guy in the front?
Right. The guy in the front realizes two things almost at the same time, simultaneous.
What were the two things?
Number one, he realizes that the guy behind him is the husband of the woman he's been.
Oh, yeah.
And number two, he realized he's in the middle of tornado country.
What's tornado country?
Panhandle.
Panhandle?
Sweetwater, around in that area, nowhere. And number three,
I thought there was only two.
there's three. There's a third unforeseen realization.
What's that?
He's running out of gas.
Come on, Lee.
What do you mean, come on? That's what it is. Write it down. He's running out of gas. What? It's too what? It's too real? That's what you mean, isn't it? It's too much like real life.
Not like real life. It's not enough like real life. Things don't happen like that.
What? Men don't fuck other men's women?
Yes, but they don't end up chasing each other across the panhandle through tornado country.
They do in this movie.
And they don't have horses conveniently along with them when they run out of gas. And they don't run out of gas either.
These guys run out of gas. This is my story, and one of these guys runs out of gas.
Just a dumb excuse to get them into a chase scene. It's contrived.
It is a chase scene. It's already a chase scene. They've been chasing each other for days.
So now they're supposed to abandon their trucks, climb on their horses, and chase each other into the mountains?
There aren't any mountains in the panhandle. It's flat. Goddamn. These crickets. Shut up out there. This place is like a fucking rest home here. How are you supposed to think?
You want to take a break?
No, I don't want to take a break. I want to get this done. This is my last chance to get this done.
All right. Take it easy.
I'm going to be leaving this area. I don't want to mess around here.
Where are you going?
Never mind where I'm going. That's nothing to do with you. I just got to get this done. I'm not like you, hanging around being a parasite off of fools. I got to do this thing and get out.
Parasite me?
Yeah.
After you break into people's houses and take their televisions?
We don't need their televisions. I'm doing them a service.
You got my keys, Lee.
Not until you write this thing. You're gonna write this outline thing for me, or that car's gonna wind up in Arizona with a different paint job.
You think you can force me to write this? I was doing you a favor.
Get off your high horse, will ya? Favor, big favor, handing down favors from the mountaintop.
Let's just write it, okay? Let's sit down, not get upset, and see if we can just get through this.
You're not gonna even show it to him, are you?
What?
His outline. You got no intention of showing it to him? You're just doing this because you're afraid of me.
Show it to him yourself.
I'm a boy. I'm gonna read it to him on the golf course.
I'm not afraid of you either.
And how come you're doing it?
So I can get my keys back.
There. Now you got your keys back. There are your keys. Now what are you gonna do? Kick me out?
I'm not gonna kick you out, Lee.
You're gonna kick me out, boy.
I know.
Can't even consider that one. You could call the police. That'd be the obvious thing.
My brother.
I don't think. You go down to the LA Police Department there and ask them what kind of people kill each other the most. What do you think they say?
Who said anything about killing?
Family people, brothers, brothers-in-laws, cousins, real American type people. They kill each other in the heat mostly. The smog alerts, the bushfire season. Right around this time of year.
This isn't the same.
No. What makes it different?
We're not insane. We're not driven to acts of violence like that. Not over a dumb movie script. Now sit down.
Maybe not. Maybe we're too intelligent, huh? Got our head on our shoulders. One of us has even got an Ivy League diploma. That means something, don't it? Doesn't that mean something?
Look, I'll write this for you, Lee. I don't mind writing it. I just don't want to get all worked up about it. It's not worth it. Now, come on. Let's just get through it, okay?
I think there's easier money. Lots of places I could pick up thousands, maybe millions. I don't need this shit. I could go up to Sacramento Valley and steal me a diesel. 10,000 a week dismantling one of those suckers. 10,000 a week.
No, really. Look, I'll write it out for you. I think it's a great idea.
No. You got your own work to do. I don't want to interfere with your life.
I mean, it'd be really fantastic if you could sell this, turn it into a movie. I mean it.
You think so? Huh?
Absolutely. You could really turn your life around, change things.
Get me a house, maybe.
Sure, you could get a whole ranch if you wanted to.
A ranch? I could get a ranch?
Of course you could. You know what a screenplay sells for these days?
No? What's it sell for?
A lot. A whole lot of money.
Thousands?
Yeah, thousands.
Millions?
Well,
You get the old man out of hock then.
maybe.
Maybe? What do you mean maybe?
I mean, it might take more than money.
You're just telling me it would change my whole life around. Why wouldn't it change his?
It's different.
Ah. He's of a different ilk, huh?
He's not going to change. Let's leave the old man out of it.
That's right. He's not going to change, but I will. I'll just turn myself right inside out. It could just be like you, huh? Sitting around dreaming stuff up, getting paid to dream. Riding back and forth on the freeway, just dreaming my fool head off.
Not all that easy.
It's not, huh?
No, there's a lot of work involved.
What's the toughest part? Deciding whether to jog or play tennis?
Well, look. You can stay here, do whatever you want to do, borrow the car, come in and out. Doesn't matter to me. It's not my house. I'll help you write this thing or not. Just let me know what you want. You tell me.
So now you're suddenly at my service. Is that it?
What do you want to do, Lee?
Tell you what I'd do if I stole a dog. You want to know what I'd do? I'd out to Ventura. Cook up a little match. God, that little dog could bear it down. A lot of money in dog fighting. Big money.
Why don't we try and see this through, Lee? Just for the hell of it. Maybe you've really got something here. What do you think?
Maybe so. No harm in trying, I guess. I think it's such a hot idea. Besides, I always wondered what it'd be like to be you.
Did?
Yeah, sure. I used to picture you walking around some campus with your arms full of books, blondes chasing after you.
Blondes? That's funny.
What's funny about it?
I always used to picture you somewhere.
Where'd you picture me?
Oh, I don't know. Different places, adventures. You were always on some adventure.
Yeah.
And I used to say to myself, Lee's got the right idea. He's out there in the world and Here I am. What am I doing?
Well, you're setting yourself up for something.
I guess.
We better get started on this then.
Okay.
Oh, can I get the keys back before I forget? You said I could borrow the car if I wanted, right? Isn't that what you said?
Yeah. Right.
I could get a ranch, huh?
Yeah. We have to write it first, though.
Okay. That's right. So, they take off after each other, straight into an endless black prairie. The sun is just coming down and they can feel the night on their backs. I don't know. Is that each one of them is afraid, see? Each one separately thinks that he's the only one that's afraid. They keep riding like they're that straight into the night, not knowing. And the one who's chasing doesn't know where the other one is taking him. And the one who's being chased doesn't know where he's going.
Scene 4. Scene 5.
You really liked it, huh?
You wouldn't give me these clubs if you didn't like it?
Maybe the clubs?
Yeah. Told you. He gave me the clubs. The bag, too.
I thought he just loaned them to you.
Said it was part of the advance. A little gift, like gesture of his good faith.
He's giving you an advance?
What's so amazing about that? I told you it was a good story. You even said it was a good story.
Well, that is really incredible. You know how many guys spend their whole lives down here trying to break into this business? Just trying to get in the door?
Got no idea. How many?
How much of an advance is he giving you?
Plenty. We were talking big money out there. Not in Polis when we sealed the deal.
You made a firm commitment?
Absolutely.
Well, I know Saul, and he doesn't fool around when he says he likes something.
Thought you said you didn't know him.
Well, I'm familiar with his taste.
I let him get too up on me going into the back nine. He was sure he had me called. You should have seen his face when I pulled out the old pitching wedge and plopped in pin high, 2 feet from the cup. He about shit his pants. Where'd a guy like you ever learn how to play golf like that, he says.
Of course, there's no contract yet. Nothing's final until it's on paper.
Final, all right. There's no way he's gonna back out of it now. We gambled for it.
Oh, gambled?
Yeah, sure. I mean, he liked the outline already, so he wasn't risking that much. I just guaranteed it with my short game.
Well, we should celebrate or something. I think Mom left a bottle of champagne in the refrigerator. We should have a little toast.
You shouldn't want to take her champagne, Austin. She's gonna miss that.
No, she's not gonna mind. She'll be glad we put it to good use. I'll get her another bottle. Besides, it's perfect for the occasion.
Gonna get a nice fee for writing the script to cost. Straight fee.
I'm writing the script.
That's what he said. Said we couldn't hire a better screenwriter in the whole town.
I'm already working on a script. I've got my own project. I don't have time to write 2 scripts.
No, he said he was gonna drop the other one.
What? You mean mine? He's going to drop mine and do yours instead?
No. Look, Austin, it's just beginner's luck, you know? I mean, I sank a 50-foot putt for this deal, no hard feelings. He's not gonna be in, Austin. Told me he wouldn't be in till late this afternoon.
I can't believe this. I just can't believe it. Are you sure that's what he said? Why would he drop mine?
That's what he told me.
He can't do that without telling me first, without talking to me. At least he wouldn't just make a decision like that without talking to me.
Well, I was kind of surprised myself, but he was really enthusiastic about my story.
What did he say? Tell me everything he said.
I've been telling you. He said he liked the story a whole lot. It was the first authentic Western to come along in a decade.
He liked that story. Your story?
Yeah. What's so surprising about that?
It's the dumbest story I've ever heard in my life.
Hey, hold on. That's my story you're talking about.
Bullshit story. It's idiotic. 2 lame brains chasing each other across Texas? Are you kidding? Who do you think's gonna see a film like that?
It's not a film. It's a movie. Big difference. That's something Saul told me.
Oh, he did, huh?
Yeah, he said, in this business we make movies, American movies. Leave the films to the French.
So you got real intimate with old Saul, huh? Started pouring forth his vast knowledge of cinema.
I think he liked me a lot. To tell you the truth, I think he felt I was somebody he could confide in.
What you do, beat him up or something?
Hey, I've just had it to hear with the insults, buddy. You think you were the only one in the brain department? Yeah. The only one who can sit around and cook things up? There's other people that got ideas too, you know.
Must have done something. Threatened him or something. Now what you do, Lee?
I convinced him.
Oh, Jesus, you didn't hurt him, did you? Lee, did you hurt him?
I didn't do nothing to him. He liked my story, pure and simple. He said it was the best story he'd come across in a long, long time.
That's what he told me about my story. That's the same thing he said to me.
Well, he must have been lying. He must have been lying to one of us anyway.
You can't come into this town and start pushing people around. They're gonna put you away.
I never pushed anyone around. I beat him fair and square. They can't touch me anyway. They can't put a finger on me. I'm gone. I can come in through the window and go out through the door. They never knew what hit him. You're stuck. You're the one that's stuck, not me. So don't be warning me what to do in this town.
Lee, come on, level with me, will you? It doesn't make any sense that suddenly he'd throw my idea out the window. I've been talking to him for months. I've got too much at stake. Everything's riding on this project.
What's your idea?
It's a simple love story.
What kind of love story?
I'm not telling you.
Huh. Afraid I'll steal it, huh? Competition's getting close to home, isn't it?
Did Saul say he was going?
He's gotta take my story to a couple of studios.
My outline, you know. I wrote that outline. You've got no right to be peddling it around.
You weren't ready to take the credit for it last night.
Give me my keys.
What?
The keys. I want my keys back.
Where are you going?
Give me my keys. I gotta take a drive. I gotta get out of here for a while.
Where are you gonna go, Austin?
I might just drive out to the desert for a while. I gotta think.
You can think here just as good. This is the perfect setup for thinking. We got some writing to do here, boy. Now let's just have a little toast, relax. We're partners now.
End of scene 5.
Scene 6.
Now, you tell him, Mr. Kipper. Kimmer, you tell him what you told me. You don't believe me.
I don't want to hear it.
It's not really a big issue, Austin. I was simply amazed by your brother's story, and
It gambled with my material.
that's beside the point, Austin. I'm ready to go all the way with your brother's story. I think it has a great deal of merit.
I don't want to hear about it, okay? Go tell it to the executives. Tell it to somebody who's going to turn it into a package deal or something. A TV series. Don't tell it to me.
But I want to continue with your project too, Austin. It's not as, though we can do it both, but we're big enough for that, aren't we?
We? I can't do both. I don't know about we.
See what I told you? He's totally unsympathetic.
Austin, there is no point on going to another screenwriter for this. It just doesn't make sense. You're brothers. You know each other. There's a familiarity with the material that just wouldn't be possible otherwise.
There's no familiarity with the material. None. I don't know what tornado country is. I don't even know what a gooseneck is, and I don't want to know. He's a hustler. He's a bigger hustler than you are. If you can't see that, then...
All right, hold on now. I didn't have to bring this phone back to you, boy. I persuaded Saul here that you were the right man for the job. You wouldn't have to go throwing up favors in my face.
Favors, I'm the one who wrote the fucking outline. You can't even spell.
Your brother told me about the situation with your father.
What?
That's right. Now we have a clear cut here, Austin. We have a big studio money standing behind this thing now, just on the basis of your outline.
What did he tell you about my father?
Well, that he's tested it. He needs money.
That's right. He does.
And this little assignment is supposed to go towards the old man? A charity project? Is that what this is? Did you cook this up on the 9th green too?
It's a big slice, Austin.
I gave him money. I already gave him money. You know that. He drank it all up.
This is a different deal here.
We can set up a trust for your father, a large sum of money. It can be doled out to him in parcels so he can misuse it.
Yeah, and who's gonna do the doling?
Your brother volunteered.
That's right. Make sure he uses it for groceries.
I'm not doing this script. I'm not writing this crap for you or anybody else. You can't blackmail me into it. You can't threaten me into it. There's no way I'm doing it. So just give up, both of you.
Well, that's it then. I mean, this is an easy 300 grand just for the first draft. It's incredible, Austin. We've got 3 different studios all trying to cut each other's throat to get this material in one morning. That's how hot it is.
Yeah, well, you can afford to give me a percentage on the outline then. And you better get the genius here an agent before he gets burned.
Saul's gonna be my agent. Isn't that right, Saul?
That's right. Your brother, he really has got something, Austin. I've been around too long to recognize it. Raw talent.
Got a lot of balls is what he's got. He's taking you right down the river.
300,000, Austin, for the first draft. Now, you've never been offered that kind of money before.
I'm not writing it.
I see. Well,
We'll just get another writer then. Right, Saul? Just hire somebody with some enthusiasm. Somebody who can recognize the value of a good story.
I am sorry about this, Austin. I mean, I was hoping we could continue with both things, but now I don't see how that's possible.
So you're dropping my idea altogether, is that it? Just trade horses in midstream after all these months of meetings?
I wish there was another way.
I've got everything riding on this, Saul. You know that. It's my only shot if this falls through.
I have to go with what my instincts tell me.
Instincts?
My gut reaction.
Lost. That's your gut reaction. You lost a gamble. Now you're trying to tell me you like his story? How could you possibly fall for that story? It's as phony as Hopalong Cassidy. What do you see in it? I'm curious.
It has the ring of truth, Austin.
Truth?
It is true.
Something about the real West.
Why? Because it's got horses? Because it's got grown men acting like little boys?
Something about the land. Your brother is speaking from experience.
So am I.
But nobody's interested in love these days, Austin. Let's face it.
That's right.
He's being camped out on that desert for 3 months, talking to Cactus. What's he know about what people want to see on the screen? I drive on the freeway every day. I swallow the smog. I watch the news in color. I shop in the Safeway. I'm the one who's in touch, not him.
I have to go, Austin.
There's no such thing as the West anymore. It's a dead issue. It's dried up, Saul. And so are you.
Maybe you're right. But I have to take the gamble, don't I?
You're a fool to do this, Saul.
I've always gone on my hunches. Always. And I've never been wrong. Talk to you tomorrow, Lee.
All right, Mr. Kimmer.
Maybe we could have some lunch.
Fine with me.
Give you a ring. End of scene 6. Scene 7.
Red sails in the sunset way out on the blue. Please carry my loved one home safely to me. Red sails in the sun.
Hey, knock it off, will ya? I'm trying to concentrate here.
Trying to concentrate?
Yeah, that's right.
Now you're trying to concentrate.
Between you, the coyotes, and the crickets, a thought don't have much of a chance.
Me, the coyotes, and the crickets. What a great title.
I don't need a title. I need a thought.
A thought. Here's a thought for you.
I'm not asking for your thoughts. I got my own. I can do this thing on my own.
You're gonna write an entire script on your own.
That's right.
Here's a thought. Paul Kimmer.
Shut up, will ya?
Thinks we're the same person.
Don't get cute.
Yes, he's lost his mind. Poor old Saul. Thinks we're one and the same.
Why don't you ease up on the champagne?
This isn't champagne anymore. We went through the champagne a long time ago. This is serious stuff. The days of champagne are long gone.
I'll go outside and drink it.
I'm enjoying your company, Lee. For the first time since your arrival, I am finally enjoying your company. And now you want me to go outside and drink alone?
That's right.
Think you'll make more progress if you're alone? You might drive yourself crazy.
I'd have this thing done in a night if I had a little silence.
Well, you still have the crickets to contend with, the coyotes, the sound of the police helicopters crawling around the neighborhood, slashing their searchlights down through the streets, hunting for the likes of you.
I'm a screenwriter now. I'm legitimate.
A screenwriter?
That's right. I'm on a salary. That's more than I can say for you. I got an advance coming.
True. This is very true. Advance. Well, maybe I ought to go out and try my hand at your trade, since you're doing so good at mine. Well, why not? You don't think I got what it takes to sneak into people's houses and steal their TV set?
Couldn't steal a toaster without losing your lunch.
You don't think I could sneak into somebody's house and steal a toaster?
Go take a shower or something, will ya?
You really don't think I could steal a crummy toaster? How much you want to bet I can't steal a toaster? How much? Go ahead. You're a gambler, aren't you? Tell me how much you're willing to put on the line. Some part of your big advance? Oh, you haven't got that yet, have you? I forgot.
All right. I'll bet you your car that you can't steal a toaster without getting busted.
You already got my car.
Okay, your house then.
What are you going to give me? I'm not talking about my house and my car. I'm talking about what you're going to give me. You don't have nothing to give me.
I'll give you shared screen credit. How about that? I'll have it put in the contract that this has been written by both of us.
I don't want my name on that piece of shit. I want something of value. You got anything of value? You got any tidbits from the desert? Any rattlesnake bones? I'm not a greedy man. Any little personal treasure will suffice.
Just gonna kick your ass out in a minute.
Oh, so now you're gonna kick me out. Now I'm the intruder. I'm the one who's invading your precious privacy.
I'm trying to do some screenwriting here.
Well, you got everything you need. You got plenty of coffee, groceries, you got a car, a contract. Might need a new typewriter ribbon, but other than that, you're pretty fixed. I'll just leave you alone for a while.
Where are you going?
Don't worry about me. I'm not the one to worry about.
What are you gonna do? You just go wander into the night?
I'm gonna make a little tour.
Just go back to bed, for Christ's sake. You're making me sick.
I'll take care of myself. Don't worry about me.
You want me to call your wife for you or something?
My wife?
Yeah, I mean, maybe she can help you out, talk to you or something.
She's 500 miles away, north of here. Up in the north country where things are calm. I don't need any help. I'm gonna go outside, and I'm gonna steal a toaster. I'm gonna steal some other stuff, too. I might even commit bigger crimes. Bigger than you ever dreamed of. Crimes beyond the imagination.
Just hang on a minute, Austin.
Why? What for? You don't need my help, right? You got a handle on the project. Besides, I'm looking forward to the smell of the night, the bushes, orange blossoms, dust in the driveways, the rain, birds, sprinklers, right in people's houses. You're right about the lights, Lee. Everybody else is living the life indoors, safe. This is a paradise down here. You know that? We're living in a paradise. We've forgotten about that.
Sound like the old man now.
Yeah? Well, we all sound alike when we're sloshed. Just sort of echo each other.
Maybe if we could work on this together, we could bring him back here, get him settled down someplace.
I don't want him out here. I had it with him. I went all the way out there. I went out of my way. I gave him money, and all he did was play Al Johnson records and spit at me. I gave him money.
Just help me with a little with the characters, all right? You know how to do it, Austin.
Characters?
Yeah, you know the way they talk and stuff. I can hear it in my head, but I can't get it down on paper.
What characters?
The guys in the story.
What characters?
Whatever you call them, I need to write something out.
Those are illusions of characters.
I don't give a damn what you call them. I know what I'm talking about.
Fantasies of long-lost boyhood.
I gotta write something out on paper.
What for? So I was going to get you a fancy screenwriter, isn't he?
I want to do it myself.
Then do it! You're on your own now, old buddy. You bulldogged your way into contention. Now you gotta carry it through.
I will, but I need some advice. Just a couple of things. Come on, Austin. Just help me get them talking, right? It won't take much.
Oh, now you're having a little doubt, huh? What happened? The pressure's on, boy. This is it. You gotta come up with it now. You don't come up with a winner on your first time out, they're just gonna cut your head off. They don't give you a second chance, you know.
Got a good story. I know it's a good story. I just need a little help, is all.
Not from me. Not from your little brother. I'm retired.
You could save this thing for me, Austin. I'll give you half the money. I only need half anyway. With this kind of money, I could be a long time down the road. I'll never bother you again. I promise you would never see me again.
You disappeared?
I would, for sure.
Where would you disappear to?
That don't matter. I got plenty of places.
Nobody can disappear. The old man tried that. Look where it got him. He lost his teeth.
You never had any money.
I don't mean that. I mean his teeth. His real teeth. First he lost his real teeth, then he lost his false teeth. You never knew that, did he? He never confided in you.
I never knew that.
You want a drink? Yeah. He lost his real teeth one at a time. Woke up every morning with another tooth lying on the mattress. Finally, he decides he's got to get them all pulled, but he doesn't have any money. Middle of Arizona with no money and no insurance, and every morning another tooth is lying on the mattress. So what does he do?
I don't know. I never knew about that.
He begs the government. GI Bill or some damn thing. Some pension plan he remembers in the back of his head, and they send him out the money.
They did?
Yeah. They send him the money, but it's not enough money. It costs a lot to have all your teeth yanked. They charge you by the individual tooth, you know. I mean, one tooth isn't equal to another tooth. Some are more expensive, like the big ones in the back.
So what happened?
So he locates a Mexican dentist in Juarez who'll do the whole thing for a song. And he takes that to the border.
Hitchhiking?
Yeah. So how long do you think it takes him to get to the border, a man his age?
I don't know.
8 days it takes him. 8 days in the rain and the sun, and every day he's dropping teeth on the blacktop, and nobody will pick him up. His mouth's full of blood. So finally, he stumbles into the dentist. The dentist takes all of his money, all of his teeth, and there he is in Mexico with his gums sewed up and his pockets empty.
That's it?
And I go out to see him. I go out there and I take him for a nice Chinese dinner. But he doesn't eat. All he wants to do is drink martinis out of plastic cups. And he takes his teeth out and he lays them on the table because he can't stand the feel of them. And we ask the waitress for one of those doggy bags to take the chop suey home in. And he drops his teeth in the doggy bag along with the chop suey. And then we go out to hit all the bars up and down the highway. Says he wants to introduce me to all his buddies. And in one of those bars up and down the highway, he left the doggy bag with his teeth laying in the chop suey.
You never found it?
We went back, but we never did. Now that's a story true to life.
End of scene 7. Scene 8.
There's going to be a general lack of toast in the neighborhood this morning, and many unhappy, bewildered breakfast faces. I guess it's best not to even think of the victims, not to even entertain it. Is that the right psychology?
What?
Is that the correct criminal psychology, not to think of the victims?
What victims?
The victims of crime, of breaking and entering. I mean, it's a prerequisite for the criminal not to have a conscience.
Ask a criminal. What are you going to do with all those toasters? That's the dumbest thing I've ever seen in my life.
I've got hundreds of dollars worth of household appliances here. You may not realize that.
Yeah. And how many hundreds of dollars did you walk right past?
It was toasters you challenged me to, only toasters. I ignored every other temptation.
I never challenged you. That's no challenge. Anybody can steal a toaster.
You don't have to take it out of my typewriter, do you? It's not the machine's fault you can't write. It's a sin to do that to a good machine.
A sin.
When you consider all the writers who ever had a machine, who would have given an eyeball for a good typewriter, any typewriter. All the ones who wrote on matchbook covers, paper bags, toilet paper, who had their writing destroyed by their jailers, who persisted beyond all odds, those writers would find it hard to understand your actions. Not to mention demolishing a perfectly good golf club. What about all the struggling golfers? What about Lee Trevino? What do you think he would have said when he was batting balls around with broomsticks at the age of 9? Impoverished.
What time is it anyway?
No idea. Time stands still when you're having fun.
Is it too late to call a woman? You know any women?
I'm a married man.
I mean local women.
It's either too late or too early. You're the nature enthusiast. Can't you tell by the fight in the sky? Orient yourself around the North Star or something?
Can't tell anything.
Maybe you need a little breakfast. Some toast! How about some toast?
I don't need toast, I need a woman.
A woman isn't the answer, never was.
I'm not talking about permanent, I'm talking about temporary.
Well, just test the merits of these little demons. See which brands have a tendency to burn. See which ones can produce a perfectly golden piece of fluffy toast.
How much gas you got in your car?
I've been in my car for days now, so I haven't had the opportunity to look at the gas gauge.
Take a guess. You think there's enough to get me to Bakersfield?
Bakersfield? What's in Bakersfield?
Just never mind what's in Bakersfield. You think there's enough goddamn gas in the car?
Sure.
Sure. You could care less, right? Let me run out of gas on the grapevine. You could give a shit.
Let's say there was enough gas to get you just about anywhere, Lee. With your determination and guts.
The hell time is it anyway?
Oh, very early. This is the time of morning when the coyotes kill people's Texas Daniels. Did you get it? That's what they were doing there, luring innocent pets away from their homes.
The area code for Bakersfield, you know?
You always call the operator.
Can't stand the voice they give you.
Oh, voice.
That voice that warns you that if you'd only tried harder to find the number in the phone book, you wouldn't have to be calling the operator to begin with.
Well, I don't understand why you'd want to talk to anybody else anyway. You can talk to me. I'm your brother.
I don't want to talk to a woman. I haven't heard a woman's voice in a long time.
What's with the botanist?
What?
Nothing. Red sails in the sunset, way out on the blue. Please carry my loved one home safely to me.
Hey, knock it off, will you? This is long distance here.
Bakersfield?
Yeah, Bakersfield. It's Kern County.
Well, what county are we in?
Better get yourself a 7-Up, boy.
One county is as good as another.
Yeah? Operator, look, first off, I want to know the area code for Bakersfield. Right, Bakersfield. Okay, good. Now, I want to know if you can help me track somebody down. No, I mean a phone number. Just a phone number. Okay. Okay, the name is Mellie Ferguson. Mellie. I don't know, maybe. Yeah, maybe Melanie. Yeah, Melanie Ferguson. Okay. I can't hear you so good. Sounds like you're under the ocean. You got 10 Melanie Fergusons? How could that be? 10 Melanie Fergusons in Bakersfield? Give me all of them. Give me all 10 Melanie Fergusons, that's right. Just a second. Give me a pen.
I don't have a pen.
Give me a pencil then.
I have a pencil.
Just a second, operator. You're a writer and you don't have a pen or a pencil.
I'm not a writer, you're a writer.
I'm on the phone here. Get me a pen or a pencil.
I gotta watch the toast.
Hang on a second, operator. This is the last time I try to live with people, boy. I can't believe it. Here I am in a desperate situation. This would never have happened out in the desert. I would never be in this kind of situation out in the desert. Isn't there a pen or pencil in this house? Who lives in here anyway?
My mother.
How come she don't have a pen or a pencil? She's a social person, isn't she? Doesn't she have to make shopping lists? She's gonna have a pencil. Aha! All right, operator. Operator, hey, operator. God damn it!
She hung up.
Yeah, she hung up. I knew she was gonna hang up. I could hear it in her voice.
Well, you're probably better off staying here with me anyway. I'll take care of you.
I don't need taken care of, not by you anyway.
Toast is almost ready.
I don't want any toast.
Gotta eat something. You can't just drink. How long have you been drinking anyway?
Maybe it was Fresno. What's the area code for Fresno? How could I have lost the number? She was beautiful.
Why don't you just forget about that, Lee? Forget about the woman.
She had green eyes. You know what green eyes do to me?
I know, but you're not gonna get it on with her and now anyway. It's dawn already. She's in Bakersfield, for Christ's sake.
Yeah. It's dawn.
Let's just have some toast and...
Bullshit with the toast anyway. Make it sound like salvation or something. I don't want any goddamn toast. How many times have I got to tell ya?
Well, it is like salvation, sort of. I mean, the smell. I love the smell of toast. And the sun's coming up. Makes me feel like anything's possible, you know?
Go to church, why don't you?
Beginning. I love beginnings.
Oh, yeah. I've always been kind of partial to endings myself.
What if I come with you, Lee?
What?
What if I come with you out to the desert?
Are you kidding?
No, I'd just like to see what it's like.
You wouldn't last a day out there, pal.
That's what you said about the toasters. You said I couldn't steal a toaster either.
Toast has got nothing to do with the desert.
I could make it, Lee. I'm not that helpless. I can cook.
Cook?
I can.
So what? You can cook. Toast.
I can make fires. I know how to get fresh water from condensation.
It's not something you can learn out of a Boy Scout handbook.
Well, how do you learn it then? How are you supposed to learn it?
You just learn it. That's all. You learn it because you have to learn it. You know, you don't have to learn it.
You teach me.
Are you crazy or something? You went to college here, and you're down here rolling in bunks, floating up and down in elevators, and you want to learn how to live in the desert?
I do, Lee. I really do. There's nothing down here for me. There never was. When we were kids here, it was different. There was life here then, but now I keep coming down here thinking it's the 50s or something. I keep finding myself getting off on the freeway at familiar landmarks, and then they turn out to be unfamiliar. On the way to appointments, wandering down streets I thought I recognized that turned out to be replicas of streets I remember, streets I misremember, streets I can't tell if I lived on or if I saw on a postcard. Fields that don't even exist anymore.
There's no point crying about that now.
There's nothing real down here, Lee, least of all me.
I can't save you from that.
You can let me come with you.
No dice, pal.
You could let me come with you, Lee.
Do you actually think I chose to live out in the middle of nowhere? Do you? You think it's some kind of philosophical decision I took or something? I'm living out there because I can't make it in here, and you're bitching to me about all your success.
Catch it all in a second. That's the truth.
Can't believe this.
Let me go with you.
Stop saying that, will you? You're worse than the dog.
You want some toast?
I'll tell you what. I'll do, little brother. I might just consider making you a deal, a little trade. You write me up this screenplay thing, just like I tell you. I mean, you can use all your usual tricks and stuff, your fancy language, your artistic hocus pocus, but you gotta write everything I say, every move, every time they run out of gas, they run out of gas. Every time they want to jump on a horse, they do just that. If they want to stay in Texas, by God, they'll stay in Texas. And you finish the whole thing for me, top to bottom, and you put my name on it, and I own all the rights, and every dime goes in my pocket. You do that, and I'll sure enough take you with me to the desert. How's that sound?
It's a deal.
End of scene 8. Scene 9.
All right, read it back to me. Read it back to me.
Just a second.
Come on. Just read what you got.
I can't keep up. It's not the same if I had a typewriter.
Just read what we got so far. Forget about the rest.
All right. Let's see. Okay. Luke says,
Luke?
Yeah.
His name is Luke? All right. We can change the names later. What's he say? Come on.
He says, I told you were a fool to follow me here. I know this prairie like the back of my hand.
No, that's not what I said. I never said that.
What I wrote.
It's not what I said. I never said like the back of my hand. That's stupid. That's what you call that? What you call it when something's been said 1,000 times before? What you call that?
A cliche?
Yeah, that's right. Cliche. That's what it is. A cliche. The back of my hand. That's stupid.
What you said.
I never said that. And even if I did, that's where you're supposed to come in. That's when you're supposed to change it to something better.
How am I supposed to do that and write down what you say at the same time?
You just do. That's all. You hear a stupid line, you change it. That's your job.
All right.
What are you changing it to?
I'm not changing it. I'm just trying to catch up.
Change it. We got to change it. We can't leave that in there like that. The back of my hand. That's dumb.
All right.
So what are we changing it to?
How about I'm on intimate terms with this prairie.
I'm on intimate terms with this prairie. Intimate. That means like sexual, right?
Well, yeah.
Sexual terms with the prairie. How'd you figure that?
It doesn't necessarily have to mean sexual.
Oh, what's it mean then?
It means a close, personal.
All right. How does it sound? Put it in the line there. Read it back. Let's see how it sounds. Intimate terms.
Okay, so something like this. I told you were a fool to follow me in here. I'm on intimate terms with this prairie.
That's good. I like that. That's real good.
You do?
Yeah. Don't you?
Sure.
Sounds original now. Intimate terms. That's good. Okay, now we're cooking. It has a real ring to it. He's on intimate terms with this prairie. Sounds real mysterious, kind of threatening at the same time.
Good.
Now, Mom.
Mom, what are you doing back?
I'm back.
Here, let me take those for you.
I wasn't expecting you back so soon. I thought, how was Alaska?
Fine.
See any igloos?
No, just glaciers.
Cold, huh?
What?
It must have been cold up there.
Not really.
It must have been colder than it is here. I mean, we're having a real scorcher here.
Oh.
Yeah, it must be in the hundreds.
You want to take your coat off, Mom?
No. What happened in here?
Oh, me and Lee were just sort of celebrating and,
Celebrating?
yeah, Lee sold a screenplay, a story, I mean.
Lee did?
Yeah.
Not you.
Oh, him.
You stole a screenplay.
Yeah. That's right. We're just sort of finishing it up now. That's what we're doing here.
Me and Lee are going out to the desert to live.
You and Lee.
Yeah, I'm taking off with Lee.
You're gonna go live with your father.
No, we're going to a different desert, Mom.
I see. Well, you'll probably wind up on the same desert sooner or later. What's all these toasters doing in here?
Well, we had kind of a contest.
Contest?
Yeah.
We won.
Did you win a lot of money, Lee?
Well, not yet. It's coming in any day now.
What happened to your shirt?
Oh, I was sweating like a pig and took it off.
Well, it's one hell of a mess in here, isn't it?
Yeah, I'll clean it up for you, Mom. I just didn't know you were coming back so soon.
I didn't either.
What happened?
Nothing. I just started missing all my plants. Oh,
Well,
they're all dead, aren't they? You didn't get a chance to water, I guess.
I was doing it, then Lee came and,
Yeah, I just distracted him a whole lot here, Mom. It's not his fault.
Well, one less thing to take care of, I guess. Oh, That reminds me, you boys will probably never guess who's in town. Try and guess.
What do you mean, Mom?
Take a guess. Somebody very important has come to town. I read it coming down on the Greyhound.
Somebody very important?
See if you can guess. You'll never guess.
Mom, we're trying to,
Picasso! Picasso's in town. Isn't that incredible? Right now.
Picasso's dead, Mom.
No, he's not dead. He's visiting the museum. I read it on the bus. We have to go down there and see him.
Mom.
This is a chance of a lifetime. Can you imagine? We could all go down there and meet him. All three of us.
I don't think I'm really up for meeting anybody right now. What's his name?
Picasso. Picasso, you've heard of Picasso. Austin, you've heard of Picasso.
We're not gonna have time.
It won't take long. Just hop in the car and go along. Go down there. An opportunity like this doesn't come along every day.
We're gonna be leaving here, Mom.
Oh,
Yeah.
you're both leaving?
Well, we were thinking about that before, but now
We are. We're both leaving. We've got it all planned.
Well, you can't leave. You have a family.
I'm leaving. I'm getting out of here.
I don't really think Austin's cut out for the desert, do you?
No, he's not.
I'm going with you, Lee.
He's too thin.
Yeah. He'll just burn up out there.
You just gotta finish this screenplay, and then we're gonna take off. That's the plan. That's what you said. Come on, let's get back to work, Lee.
I can't work under these conditions here. It's too hot.
And we'll do it in the desert.
Don't shout in the house.
We're just gonna have to postpone the whole deal.
I can't postpone. It's gone past postponing. I'm doing everything you said. I'm writing down exactly what you tell me.
Yeah, but you were right all along. See, it's a dumb story. Two lame brains chasing each other across Texas. That's what you said, right?
You said that?
I'm gonna just borrow some of your antiques, Mom. You don't mind, do you? Just a few plates and things, silverware.
You don't have any utensils on the desert?
Nah, I'm fresh out.
What are you doing?
Well, some of those are very old. Bone china.
I'm tired of eating out of my bare hands. You know, it's not civilized.
What are you doing? We made a deal.
Couldn't you borrow the plastic ones instead? I have plenty of plastic ones.
It's not the same. Plastic's not the same at all. What I need is something authentic, something to keep me in touch. It's easy to get out of touch out there. Don't worry, I'll get it back to you.
You can't just drop the whole thing, Lee.
You boys shouldn't fight in the house. Go outside and fight.
I'm not fighting, I'm leaving.
There's been enough damage already.
Clearing out of here once and for all. All this town does is drive a man insane. Look what it's done to Austin there. I'm not letting that happen to me. Sell myself down the river. No, sir. I'd rather be 100 miles from nowhere than let that happen to me.
You're not taking anything with you. You're not taking my car. You're not taking the dishes. You're not taking anything. You're staying right here.
You'll have to stop fighting in the house. There's plenty of room outside to fight. You've got the whole outdoors to fight in.
Give me back my keys, Lee. Take the keys out. Take them out.
You're not killing him, are you?
I don't know. I don't know if I'm killing him. I'm stopping him, that's all. I'm just stopping him.
You ought to let him breathe a little.
Throw the keys out, Lee. Reach me those keys, would you, Mom?
Why are you doing this to him?
Reach me the keys.
Not until you stop choking him.
I can't stop choking him. He'll kill me if I stop choking him.
He won't kill you. He's your brother.
Give me the keys, would you? Thanks.
Will you let him go now?
I don't know. He's not going to let me get out of here.
Well, you can't kill him.
I can't kill him. I can easily kill him right now. Right here. All I got to do is just tighten up. See? You see that?
That's a savage thing to do.
Yeah, well, don't tell me what I can't kill him, because I can. I can just twist. I can just keep twisting.
Austin!
I'm going to the desert. There's no... I thing stopping me. I'm going by myself to the desert.
Well, I'm going to go check into a motel. I can't stand this anymore.
Don't go yet.
I can't stay here. This is worse than being homeless.
I'll get everything fixed up for you, Mom. I promise. Just stay a little while.
You're going to the desert.
Wait.
It was the worst feeling being up there in Alaska, staring out a window. I never felt so desperate before. That's why when I saw the article on Picasso, I thought,
Stay here, Mom. This is where you live.
I don't recognize it at all.
Lee, I'll make you a deal. Let me get out of here. Just let me get to my car, all right, Lee? Give me a little head start and I'll turn you loose. Just give me a little head start, all right? Lee?
End of play.
Hey, thank you so much for tuning in. That was True West by Sam Sheppard. Very awesome play and such a cool way to have it done. It's an intense play. Obviously, the ending's very intense, but if you're familiar with the play, it was beautifully acted. It was amazing, and I think it says a lot of stuff about what our real family is. Let's think about that. I was thinking of these brothers and thinking of everything, but we're all brothers. We're all family. So let's spread the love. Not choke people. But thank you so much for tuning in. Happy Saturday. This is the Actors Quarantine Collective. My name is Michael. Thank you so much. And we will see you soon.